What if I told you that for generations, some of the world's longest living people have stayed strong and mobile without ever setting foot in a gym? While many of us in the West start to feel stiff, unsteady, and afraid of falling, Japan is home to a mind-boggling number of healthy, active centenarians. Their secret? It's not about grueling workouts or fancy supplements. It's a philosophy of simple, daily movements that anyone at any age can do. A perfect example of this is a national treasure called Radio Taiso, or radio exercises. Since way back in 1928, millions of Japanese people, from kids to grandparents, have started their day with these gentle, rhythmic movements broadcast over the radio. The idea is brilliant in its simplicity. Consistent, low-impact movements that hit the whole body keep you flexible, strong, and balanced. The cornerstones of a long, independent life. The results speak for themselves, with practitioners often reporting fewer falls, less chronic pain, and better mobility well into their 80s and 90s. So in this video, we're going to borrow a page from their book. We'll break down 6 powerful, no-equipment exercises inspired by the daily habits of Japan's most vibrant elders. You can do them right at home in just a few minutes a day, and they are all designed to help you add healthy, energetic years to your life. Exercise number 1, the side leg raise. Let's talk about one of the biggest thieves of independence as we get older, losing our balance. It's not a small thing. It's the fear that keeps you from walking on uneven ground, taking the stairs, or just moving confidently through your own home. A huge reason for that instability? It often comes down to sleepy little muscles on the sides of your hips, the hip abductors. When they get weak, your walk gets wobbly and your risk of a fall goes way up. And the fix is surprisingly simple. The side leg raise. This move directly targets and strengthens those crucial hip muscles, giving you a rock-solid foundation for every step. It's a game changer for improving your gait and helping you feel confident on any surface. Here's how you do it. Stand up tall, holding onto a sturdy chair or wall for a little support. Feet together. Now, keeping your back straight and your stomach tight, slowly lift one leg out to the side. Don't just swing it. Think about controlling the entire movement. Lift it as high as you comfortably can, maybe to hip height, with your foot flexed. You should feel the muscle on the side of your hip doing all the work. Pause for a second at the top, and then slowly, with that same control, bring it back down. That's 1 rep. Shoot for 8 to 12 reps on one side, then switch to the other. The key here is slow and steady. You're not trying to become a bodybuilder. You're waking up the deep stabilizing muscles that are essential for balance. Think of it as tuning your body's internal gyroscope, making sure you stay steady and upright for decades to come. Exercise number 2, the hip bridge. Who here knows someone, or is someone, who groans a little every time they get out of a chair? That nagging lower backache is one of the most common complaints of aging, and it's often caused by 2 things: glute muscles that have gone on vacation and tight hip flexors from a lifetime of sitting. Your glutes are the powerhouse of your body, and when they're not pulling their weight, your lower back has to pick up the slack. That leads to strain, pain, and weakness. Meet your new best friend, the hip bridge. This gentle move is incredibly effective at waking up your glutes and strengthening your entire backside. It teaches your body to use its biggest muscles for lifting, taking all that pressure off your poor, overworked lower back. It's a foundation for good posture, a healthy spine, and makes getting up and down feel easy again. Here's how to do it. Lie on your back on a mat or carpet. Bend your knees, place your feet flat on the floor about hip width apart, and get your heels close enough that you can just about graze them with your fingertips. Let your arms rest by your sides. Now, brace your core and give those glutes a good squeeze. Press through your heels and lift your hips off the floor until your body forms a straight line from your shoulders to your knees. Try not to arch your lower back. Let your glutes do the heavy lifting. Hold it for 3 to 5 seconds, still squeezing, and then slowly lower your hips back down. That's 1. Aim for 8 to 12 repetitions. Focus on the quality of each lift. With every rep, you're rebuilding that crucial mind-muscle connection, reminding your body where its true power comes from. This simple move is a direct investment in a pain-free back and the freedom to move through your day with confidence. Exercise number 3, the deep squat. In the West, we've outsourced resting to chairs. Because of that, a lot of us are dealing with a silent epidemic of stiff hips, knees, and ankles. We lose our natural range of motion, and the simple act of squatting down becomes a painful ordeal. But this rusting of our joints isn't a mandatory part of aging. It's what happens when we stop moving. In places like Japan, the deep squat is still a fundamental human posture, a position of rest you'll see elders holding comfortably in parks and gardens. The solution is to reclaim this movement. Being able to do a deep squat is like a litmus test for your body's functional age. It works like a natural pump, pushing lubricating fluid through your hips, knees, and ankles, which helps fight off the stiffness that can lead to arthritis. It restores mobility, protects your joints, and sharpens your reflexes. Here's how to start. Stand with your feet about shoulder width apart, toes pointing slightly out. Hold onto a chair or countertop for balance. Keeping your chest up, start to lower your hips back and down like you're aiming for an invisible chair. Only go as low as you can without discomfort, maybe until your thighs are parallel to the floor. If you're more flexible, go for it, but never push into pain. Most importantly, keep your heels glued to the floor the whole time. Then press through your feet to stand back up. Start with 8 to 12 reps. And listen, if a full squat feels like a trip to Mars right now, don't worry. Start with mini squats, just going down a few inches. Progress is the goal, not perfection. You can also try holding the bottom position for 15 to 20 seconds to work on your flexibility. Every time you do this, you're fighting stiffness and taking back the pain-free range of motion you were born with. This single habit is like an insurance policy for healthy knees for life. Exercise number 4, the reverse plank hold. Let's be honest, modern life is basically a conspiracy against good posture. All the sitting, driving, and screen staring has us collapsing forward into that dreaded hunch. This postural collapse doesn't just make us look older, it weakens the entire back of our body, our upper back, glutes, and hamstrings, leading to shoulder pain, backaches, and a weak core. The reverse plank hold is the perfect antidote. While a regular plank is great for your front, this move strengthens everything on your backside. It builds power in your shoulders, glutes, and back, actively pulling your shoulders back and resetting your spine into a tall, proud alignment. It improves full body stability and offers benefits similar to trunk-strengthening exercises found in routines like Radio Taizo, which are known for easing back pain. Here's how you do it. Sit on the floor with your legs straight out in front of you. Put your hands on the floor just behind your hips, fingers pointing toward your feet. Now, press into your hands and lift your hips and torso toward the ceiling until your body forms a straight line from your head to your heels. Keep your arms and legs straight and squeeze your glutes and core to keep your hips from sagging. Look up at the ceiling. Hold this for 20 to 30 seconds while breathing steadily. If that feels like a bit much at first, no problem. Start with the tabletop version. Bend your knees, place your feet flat on the floor, and then lift your hips. Over time, you'll build the strength for the straight leg version. This exercise is a powerful reset button for your posture. It's a direct counterattack to the gravitational pull of daily life. Just 30 seconds a day can help you stand taller, feel stronger, and build the kind of core stability that defines a youthful, resilient body. Exercise number 5, the calf raise. Did you know your calf muscles are often called your body's second heart? That's because every time they contract, they help pump blood from your lower legs back up to your chest, playing a huge role in your circulation. The problem is, as we get older and more sedentary, that second heart can get a little weaker. This impacts not just your cardiovascular health, but also your ability to walk up hills or quickly correct your balance to prevent a stumble. The solution is the simple but powerful calf raise. It's one of the best ways to build strength in your lower legs, which directly supports both your mobility and your circulation. Strong calves are essential for everything from climbing stairs to giving you that little push to stop a fall. This is a move that many Japanese elders weave seamlessly into their day, turning a simple habit into a longevity ritual. Here's how to do it perfectly. Stand up tall, holding onto a chair or countertop for balance. Your feet should be about hip-width apart. Slowly rise up onto the balls of your feet, lifting your heels as high as you comfortably can. Pause for a second at the very top and feel that squeeze in your calves. Then, slowly and with control, lower your heels back down. The lowering part is just as important as the lift. Aim for 10 to 15 reps. The secret here is to sneak them into your day. The Japanese are masters of this. Do a few reps while you're waiting for your tea to brew or while brushing your teeth. As you get stronger, you can challenge yourself by doing one leg at a time. By strengthening your second heart, you're not just building a more powerful lower body, you're boosting your circulation and your overall health with every single rep. Exercise number 6, the wall. Sit. Okay, so mobility is great, but what about pure old-fashioned stamina? We need a way to build lower body endurance without pounding our joints. This is what allows you to stand for longer periods, walk farther, and just have that reserve of strength in your legs when you need it. But who wants to pound their joints on the pavement if they don't have to? Enter the wall sit, the king of low-impact strength. This static squat builds incredible endurance in your thighs, glutes, and core without any movement at all. You're basically sitting in an invisible chair, forcing your muscles to work under constant tension. This builds resilience and supports bone health, all without putting stress on your knees or hips. Here's the simple setup. Stand with your back flat against a wall. Walk your feet out about 2 feet in front of you, keeping them shoulder width apart. Now, slowly slide your back down the wall until your thighs are parallel to the floor, like you're sitting in a chair. Your knees should be right over your ankles, making a 90-degree angle. Keep your back flat against the wall and your core tight. Hold this for 20 to 30 seconds to start. Breathe through it. You'll feel that lovely burn in your thighs. That's the magic happening. When your time is up, slowly and carefully slide back up the wall. As you get stronger, try adding 5 seconds to your hold time each week. The wall sit is a quiet giant. It's proof that you don't always need to move to get stronger. You just need to challenge your muscles in a smart, sustainable way. Final word. These 6 movements are so much more than just exercises. They're a daily investment in your future self. They are a declaration that getting older does not have to mean getting weaker. By bringing this short, 15-minute routine into your life, you're adopting a philosophy that has kept generations of people strong, mobile, and independent. Which of these 6 are you most excited to try first? Let us know in the comments below. Your journey to a stronger, more youthful you starts with one simple move. And hey, if you found this video helpful and want more science-backed secrets to healthy aging, make sure to hit that subscribe button. For those of you who are really serious about bulletproofing your knees and back, check out our next video where we break down how to master the full Asian squat. So let's do a quick recap. We've covered the side leg raise for unshakable balance, the hip bridge for a strong back, the deep squat for mobile joints, the reverse plank for great posture, calf raises to power your circulation, and the wall sit for incredible endurance. And remember, the point isn't to become an Olympic athlete overnight. The real secret, inspired by the Japanese concept of Kaizen, is all about small, continuous improvements. A little bit every single day adds up to a massive transformation over time. You don't need a gym, you don't need expensive gear, and you don't need hours of free time. All it takes is a few minutes and the commitment to show up for yourself. Start today, and your body will be thanking you for decades to come.